Member for Lindsay.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Much will be said and forever pondered on the life of Nelson Mandela. Many eloquent words over the last few days have been spoken and will be spoken about this remarkable man who has forever changed our world. Yesterday I was reading the Sunday papers and reflecting on his life as I looked through the photo galleries. I was confronted by an image of Nelson Mandela finally walking free. You're always struck when you see images like this, of the vulnerability, the humanity of the man, incarcerated for 40 years, yet inspired that he never lost his passion to see his vision of a free South Africa. I think many of us think back in historic times when these things happen as to where were you when this happened. For me, I was at school. I was in Year 7. I was only 12 years of age. My teacher was one of the most amazing men that I'd ever had the privilege to meet, a gentleman by the name of Nigel Kleinveld. Mr. Kleinveld was, as would have been described under the apartheid regime, as a coloured man, and hence had left South Africa. But this was a moment in history that he was never going to miss, having a class whilst watching Mandela finally walk free. Mr. Kleinveld booked the TV for our class and we sat watching history unfold before us. As a 12-year-old, I didn't fully understand at the time the significance of what I was viewing, but I could see and I did understand the emotion on the face of my remarkable teacher, Mr. Kleinveld. And through him, I saw what it meant to so many people, the inspiration of Nelson Mandela. I think this is possibly one of my most striking memories from my school days, and I doubt I'll never be able to thank Nigel Kleinveld enough for being able to share this emotion with us. I echo the sentiments of so many of the previous speakers today. Nelson Mandela was a remarkable man, so much more than just a political leader. He was also a moral leader, a philanthropist, an anti-apartheid revolutionary and a freedom fighter. He is one of those towering figures of the 20th century who will hold an endearing place alongside Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King, as an advocate for human dignity. With the death of Mandela, the world may lose one of our living treasures, but his legacy of his life will live on from those he has touched and inspired, those who are alive today and also for future generations. Mandela has truly enriched the lives and the future of our world. I would like to conclude today with a quote of Nelson Mandela himself. When a man has done what he considers to be his duty to his people and his country, he can rest in peace. I believe I have made that effort, and that is, therefore, why I will sleep for eternity. Based on this philosophy, one can be assured that Nelson Mandela will rest in peace. Vale, Nelson Mandela.